Hey, what is up, lovelies? It's Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and there are some very, very interesting discussions happening about the rewards that we got in the mail for the issues that happened after the update, and a lot of mixed comments, a lot of mixed opinions, and I'd like to discuss, Infold's generosity. Okay, so this post was on the official subreddit, the Undead Guru posted this 10 hours ago. This is low-key pathetic to look at. What's stopping them from giving us 5? All they have to do is insert whatever coding and add it to our balance. They're already a huge company. The potential loss, i.e. people not buying the low packs because they got the free wish, cannot be that damaging. Why so greedy? Remember when they tweeted, "We will always spoil you forever and ever." Lies. So this is talking about the little rewards that we got in the game before, when Xavier was released for his photo booth card event, basically. So we got 100 diamonds, we got one of the limited Deepspace Wish, limited, remember it expires, and then some stamina. And there have been a lot of people talking about this, and it's very, very interesting because it's not only on Reddit, but it's also on Twitter. So a lot of people are discussing the disappointment that they feel with the amount of rewards that were given. And I have my own thoughts, but I'd like to share the thoughts of the community first. So this post, I think, is being translated from the Chinese community. Lol, after the inconvenience they put to iOS users, they will only compensate with 100 dias and 1 ticket. Ha ha ha. Where is the spoiling us forever Infold? After the event started today, some hunters may experience abnormal interface freezing when entering the Lost Color event. This problem is being urgently fixed and is expected to be updated tonight. Please pay attention to the in-game announcements and other notifications. After the update, you can try to close the game process in the background and restart the game to solve the problem, and receive compensation of Diamonds 100, Deepspace Wish ticket limited, time 1, stamina 100 in the mailbox. We are sorry for affecting everyone's gaming experience. So, some people were saying, wow, so generous of you. 1 whole poll. And then we had another person here say, I'm sorry, but that's pathetic compensation. And it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to see people talking about this. But on Reddit, we were having more of a discussion in the comments here. So, people are saying maybe they figured they're being very considerate with the heartfelt gift that's come out with Zane. And then, people are saying, taking my 100 dias and I'll be content. We already have the event that gives us a fair amount, so I'm not bothered. Even more surprising that they give us the event gacha ticks instead of the Imperial Wish tick, which they always give out for the usual bug comp. And then the other person says, real, same, besides the company doesn't owe us anything, yada 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 yada. And then, this whole spiel here is basically saying exactly my thoughts. The company doesn't owe us anything. To me, half the fun as a free-to-play gal is getting the timing, savings, and execution correct to get what I want. I skipped Xavier's birthday and Cat Butler's and ended up getting what I wanted during the Silas banner because I was waiting for it. It is what it is. Knowing that there's always an offering, but prioritizing what you want is key. Knowing that this game is ultimately gambling and understanding that there are stats to play and that the house always wins is important. The house always wins. It's their job to make you care enough to pay money, which I actually do agree to this part, that it's their job to make you care to pay money. The house always wins. I hate the saying. I know it's technically like a gambling house when you go into a gacha game, but I hate the saying. I've missed a lot of things I wanted, and that's okay. If I cared to spend more, I'd have them. The name of the game is What Are You Willing to Give Up? And it's either money, assured victory, time, good good odds but no guarantee, or patience. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't, but I know what I'm waiting for, or a combination of the three. Free to play is accepting that you might only get a fraction of what you want, and then you have to walk away. If that's not your jam and you can afford it, pay to play. It's a good game and it's awesome that you can. The rest of us free to play will be lamenting because we have champagne test on a beer budget. Oh, champagne taste on a beer budget, but man, isn't it nice thing about the community. We can catch up on the content and story on YouTube, and then this place is a wonderful place to connect over it. Even if we don't possess it, we can connect about it. So different from a lot of games. You know what? A lot of this I do agree with. The fact about how the community is really nice, how you can, even though you're a free-to-play player, have the ability to still experience these cards even though you don't own it. It's not a complete paywall where in other gacha games, especially battle-focused ones, you won't be able to complete certain battles because you don't have the certain power-crept individual or whatnot. But for Love and Deep Space it is different. However, I do have my thoughts on this. There are other people down in the comments here, I won't go through all of them, who are saying that, you should be happy that we're getting anything at all. Hoyoverse doesn't give us any diamonds, that doesn't give us anything for bugs and fixes and whatnot, which is actually incorrect. We've gotten some apologems before for bugs that have happened in the game, and that is where the term apologems came from, because we did get pulls for bugs that were an issue in Genshin Impact. There were some in HSR, but not that many. But to have, I actually don't mind having this, just because, it is still something from Infold. The only thing that I have an issue with is that this is limited. If they had made this, one of the ones that we can just keep and, store in our reserves, that would have been nicer. And the fact that it is timed and you have to use it during this event is a little scummy to me. I mean, you get the 100 diamonds, yes, but the value of a Deepspace Wish is 150 diamonds, and it's not even a full, pull. With Genshin Impact, you would get 300 Apologems, and that is enough for 1 point. I'm just fudging the numbers here, but a little bit more than a half. So 1 and a little bit more than a half amount of pulls. This one, you get 1 whole pull and then a little, definitely way more than half, which is nice. The only thing is they're forcing you to use it within the event time. And that's the only thing that I'll say about this. I am happy that they were able to give us something in terms of, them having a bug in the game, but just this time, just the limited event, they couldn't just let us, keep it and use it for the quad banner that's coming up. Okay, the unannounced quad banner that everyone is talking about, they couldn't let us keep this for that, just 1 pull. That is the only little gripe that I have. The fact that it is limited. Guys, come on, you could have just made it just regular. You could have just given it to us. Or give us 250 diamonds. That would have been better than giving us a freaking limited stupid wish. That is the only gripe that I have. Because, most gacha games are not going to be this generous. The only other gacha game that I know is super generous is Wuthering Waves, and that is a huge exception because the CEO actually gives a damn about their player base. And not to say that, our CEO for Love and Deep Space doesn't really care. To an extent, he doesn't really care. He only really sees Love and Deep Space and all of these other female-oriented gacha games as cash cows. He said it himself. He doesn't necessarily really care about us on a deeper level than how Weathering Waves CEO cares about their player base. And that's the only thing I'm gonna say. That is my opinion about the whole situation. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this, if you don't like this, tell me why. If you do like this, tell me why. You know, have a discussion down below. Let me know. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn, the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye-bye now.